Thank you guys for tuning in to episode 50 of the Gruesome Twosome Podcast. Before I start it, I just want to say thank you for everyone watching. And if you ever want to be a part of the podcast and hop on in with us, all you have to do is buy the Code Red Megafan membership, and you will have a spot on. Matter of fact, you can join every single time if you buy the Code Red Megafan membership. So yeah, if you like what you see here and you think one day you'd be good on the podcast, go ahead and buy that membership and hop on in. Without further ado, here's episode 50.
Okay.
Welcome to the Gruesome Twosome Podcast.
Shalom, gamers, and welcome to episode 50 of the Gruesome Twosome Podcast. Right as we start, Caden's camera goes off and on, right on cue.
I think I'm moving my camera. That's what happens when I move it.
Oh, really? Okay, yeah, don't move it. Okay. Anyways, welcome on in, episode 50. Potato Man, do you have anything to say to the gamers?
Episode 50. We've been waiting. I finally got the albums on the wall. There should be more next week. Hopefully by next episode, there should be more.
There should be more. Very cool. Very cool. And then back-to-back guest, Bendy. Do you have anything to say?
Back-to-back.
Help me.
Bendy says help him. Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him. He's fine. He's fine. Okay, so today we're going to talk about things we've played and things we've watched, and then we're going to talk about some of the games we're looking forward to this year, because, oh my gosh, I went online, and there are a lot of them. There are a lot of games that I'm like, oof, that I'm like really excited for, so we're going to talk about that, and then we'll call it a day. But first off, Caden, what have you been playing? What have you been watching this week? We can start with whatever, or you can just go over both, whatever you want. But like, what have you been watching and playing this week?
I haven't been watching anything. Nothing. Watching nothing, dude.
Dang.
Well, I've been playing one game this week.
What is it?
I've been playing. I know it's a little late. It's not Donkey Kong December anymore, but it's still okay. I've been replaying Tropical Freeze, baby.
All right, that is a classic. I think that is like the second best Donkey Kong Country game after the second one. Like, I think it's better than the first one. Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Hot take already?
Hot take, dude.
You think?
No, it's pretty good. I'd say it's a lot more fun with someone else though, because I remember the first time we played it together. We played through like the whole game together.
Mm-hmm.
So now that I'm playing it by myself, it's kind of not as fun.
Not as
a
fun.
little bit.
Mm.
Yeah.
I could see
It's
that.
still good.
Yeah, I can see that. Bendy, what have you been playing or watching this week? Anything?
I've been watching like this Netflix show called Tear Along the Dotted Line. It's like a animated like show about somebody's life and what it happens. What he talks about what happened in his life, like past things.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it.
Nice. Pretty good?
Pretty good.
And then any games or besides
Nah,
like what we play?
The same.
Same old, same old?
Same.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't think of any games besides like what we played this week on the streams, but I did happen to catch Spider-Man over the weekend, and I want to talk about that a little bit. What are you guys' thoughts on that movie?
Best Spider-Man.
Best Spider-Man?
Best.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
I don't know. That one or the last one was pretty good.
Yeah. I think they're both good. I feel like for me it was really awesome because the connections between the movies. Like, I was a kid when the Tobey Maguire movies were out, and so to see, all of that come back into this new one was like a flashback to like it was like I was having flashbacks of like me watching it as a kid, and it was really cool. I thought William.
What did you think when? Did you know when? Oh, I guess I won't say anything. I guess you already spoiled it. So.
No, yeah. This is from now on. If you haven't seen Spider-Man the movie, don't watch for a little bit because we are going to talk about that right now. So.
When he went through the portal, like when the portal opened, I forget his name, the friend. was doing the little circle and he opened the portal.
Oh, Benny knows his name. Benny made
Ned.
fun of me because I didn't know it.
Oh yeah, Ned.
Ned.
I don't know why I know.
Yeah, but yeah, when he was doing that, and then he saw Spider-Man. Did you think it was like one of Toby or Andrew or through the portal?
Well, I knew before watching it that they were gonna be in the movie, so I was like when I saw him,
just
I
thought
was
it
like,
Tom. I thought it was just Tom Holland Spider-Man through the portal for a second.
oh
Because he was
no,
like,
no, I didn't. Right as they appeared, I knew. I was like, oh
then
shit.
right when they like when he was running, come back, I was like, oh, it's gonna be one of them, yeah.
Yeah.
But at first, I thought it was gonna be Tom Holland's Spider-Man.
I loved how Andrew Garfield was in his full Spidey suit, but Tobey Maguire since he's so iconic.
Why wasn't Toby
Because
his...
Toby alone is so iconic. That's why. He's so iconic. So all they needed to do is have him step out, and they were like, everyone was like, "Oh my gosh!"
Did people freak out for you or?
I feel like I saw it a little later, so I feel like the people that typically freak out are the people that they already know. So no, not really. I didn't see a lot of people freaking out. I didn't hear anybody freak out, but I did. I didn't yell because I would have looked like an idiot. Like,
oh yeah, I thought I sat by some really like this annoying guy.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand if you're a really big fan of something, but I just hate when people just, like are annoying in movie theaters and they're just constantly oh.
Yeah, it is
like, the
annoying.
whole way through.
Yeah, like
Even
yelling.
when part's not even serious.
Yeah.
When like it's
It's
like a
that
really
one
not
guy.
big part.
Yeah, that just cheer. My rule for movies is like, if it's a new release and it's within the first week, yes, cheer because everyone's gonna cheer. But if you cheer when no one else cheers, it's like really cringy. Like, don't do
it is. He was doing that the whole way through the movie.
And also another rule for movies, real quick, is don't be that guy that laughs and then repeats what they said. That is by far the most cringy moviegoer in history. When they like the movie says a funny line and then they go ha 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 and then they repeat it themselves like nobody just heard it or something. Don't do that. Like, I catch myself doing that sometimes when Bree and I are watching movies, but like I would never do that in a movie theater. It's like,
don't go to movie of Code Red, dude. Don't go to
I'm one of those guys. Yeah. But no, I thought, man, Andrew Garfield, like, I always think of him as like the worst Spider-Man, but now I don't know. I felt like his performance in that movie was like arguably the best out of the three Spider-Man.
Dude, he's underrated. I think he is the worst because Tobey's iconic. But if it wasn't because Tobey was iconic, he'd be up there.
Yeah, he would be up there. But I don't know. Like, I remember when I watched his movies, like he kind of, I don't remember him being that funny.
He was like a Peter Parker that was like really cool. So that's why I think everyone doesn't really like him very much as the others.
Okay.
Because he was a cute, cool Peter Parker. He was like one of the cool kids, and then and Peter Parker's supposed to be like a nerdy.
Yeah, I get that. He's a good looking dude, but I feel like I don't know. Maybe he had better facial expressions because I felt like I really believed that he was a dork. Like, he was funny too. Like,
yeah, it was pretty funny with the part where like Andrew was cracking Toby's back.
Yeah, that was so good. I felt like I believed in like the Tobey Maguire and the Andrew Garfield chemistry was so good. It's kind of a shame that like I felt like Tom was honestly, maybe it was because it was his movie.
No, I feel like Tom Holland wasn't really had the chemistry with those two. Yeah.
Yeah, I felt like the chemistry wasn't there, but like
I feel like the Tom Holland kind of focused on his friends, not the other Spider-Mans.
Mm-hmm. But like
through the movie.
Yeah, and Toby and they only focused on Tom's. Is that what you're saying? Tom's storyline?
Like Tom only thought was storyline was like Ned and his girlfriend and not the other Spider-Mans.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't know if this is true, but apparently Tobey Maguire said he'd only come back if they didn't reveal that much about where he was now. And I felt like I feel like they found a really good balance of saying some things, but also not making it completely about them because it's not their movie.
Yeah. It was. You could tell it was about Tom Holland still. They were just there. They were kind of just there, like as like a remember us kind of thing.
Yeah, remember us for the nostalgia for like people my age maybe that saw it as kids. Another thing I want to say is William Dafoe, who's the actor of the Green Goblin. He did such a good job. Like,
Dude,
I wish
if they
we
ever
had.
if they make a Mario movie, make William Dafoe Waluigi, bro. That would be perfect.
That would be so freaking weird. But the cast is so whack, anyways, that it doesn't matter. But no,
I saw that somewhere. I was like, that would be actually perfect as for
really?
Waluigi. I think it would be good.
There's just some actors that have the face for scary movies, and William Dafoe is one of them. Like, he has the perfect face for scary movies. Like, after watching that movie, I want a movie just with him as the Green Goblin again, or maybe even kind of like a Joker style thing where they just
I haven't
have
seen
him.
those movies in so long that I forgot that he had like two sides to him.
Yeah, me too. So like when he did that, it made me remember. I was like, what the F is wrong with him?
Too. Yeah.
And then the part with I don't know. I feel like, to me, Toby, Andrew, and William Dafoe, like, and Green Goblin, they stole the show. Like, Doc Ock was cool at the beginning, but William Dafoe, like, as the Green Goblin, like when he
Jamie Foxx, I thought Jamie
Foxx
when I saw
was
Jamie
good.
Foxx, I did not expect him to be there actually. So when I saw, like, I expected everyone else to be there, but not Jamie. But when I saw Jamie Foxx, I that was actually the one that surprised me. I was not expecting him.
Yeah, I didn't know he was making a return. I didn't know Green Goblin was gonna be back, so I was pretty hyped for that, because Green Goblin, that's probably my favorite Spider-Man
you didn't
movie.
see the trailer? Yeah, he was in the trailer.
Oh, well, maybe I don't think I really saw any trailers. I don't have TV, so I just watched Netflix. But no, I thought.
YouTube.
Oh yeah, maybe I did. I don't remember. But I remember being surprised. Yeah. But yeah, the chemistry. My favorite parts of the movie were obviously the chemistry between Andrew and Toby.
Yeah.
And also the performance of William Dafoe as Green Goblin. That was so good. Like, he did such a great.
So since it's all said and done, you think Tom's the best Spider-Man still?
No, I
Sorry. Who do you think is the best Spider-Man? Yeah.
I don't know, because, like, Tom has, like, a boyish charm to him, even though he's, like, my age. Like, he has, like, a boyish charm to him, which I do like that, but I don't know. I just think it's who you grew up with, probably. Like, for me, I'm always going to say Toby.
I was with the Toby too growing up, but I think Tom's probably the best.
You think Tom's better? I mean, I could totally see that. I feel like he's the funniest, probably, just because he's kind of like. I feel like when Toby was Spider-Man, he was playing a high school student that looked like my age now, and then when Andrew was casted, he definitely was in his 20s. So, like,
they both didn't look like high school students, but
Tom was too. But Tom actually looks like a high school student. Like, he's believable.
Yeah.
But no, I would say still Toby. What do you think, Bendy? Who do you think is the best three out of the three?
Has Bendy even seen the other Spider-Mans, dude? He's a little younger, man.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, I've seen the Toby one, so I'll give it to Toby.
Okay. You give it to Toby. Yeah.
Dude, he gives it to Toby.
I feel like Toby, just because, like, if you look back at him now, like, he's so meme-worthy and so awkward that, like, it adds to the fun of the movie.
Yeah, it's true. The Bully Maguires. When I saw Toby come in, I was like, the first thing I thought of was, oh, there's gonna be more Bully Maguire now from this movie, maybe.
Yeah,
Bully Maguire.
There probably will be now. Yeah, I mean, he's like, his attitude from Spider-Man 3 to this one was so different, because in Spider-Man 3 he's acting like an edgy teenager, and then in Spider-Man 4 he's like a guidance counselor for children or some shiz. Like, he's totally like a different person, which is cool. It's cool to see him as like an older guidance, like older and wiser. Toby. Definitely Toby, yeah. And then, like,
did you like the part where and Andrew Garfield starts Spider-Man where MJ dies, and then Tom's girlfriend in the new one, how she's falling, how his girlfriend died. Oh
yeah, that was good. And he actually saves her, and then he gets emotional.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, on that part when they were talking about their like how Tom wants to kill Green Goblin and he's crying, and then the Spider-Mans meet him and talk about their past, like, my uncle died and my girlfriend died. Like, that was, like, such a good scene. And I feel like Andrew Garfield, his acting in that, like, I believed it. Like, I believed that, like,
Dude, he's actually really good.
Yeah, he's a
I know
good
a lot.
actor.
I know. Me and you really like the movie he was in, the war movie.
The
that
one movie.
the war movie he's in. That
Oh, Hacksaw Ridge.
yeah.
Yeah, he's a good actor. Yeah, there's a reason why he got the part. I'm kind of surprised that. I wonder why they didn't make a third movie for him. Because Tom got a third movie, Toby got a third movie. So it's kind of like, I wonder why they didn't decide to do a third one. Maybe the ratings were bad or something.
I think because like issues with Sony, and I think that's about the time where
Uh,
Marvel was trying to get Spider-Man back, and then
Okay.
Sony let him have it or something. So
That makes sense. I do
Yeah.
have one, I guess, gripe with the movie. Like, there was one thing I didn't like. So, near the end, spoiler alert again, obviously, Green Goblin's like kind of I would say the main bad guy, because he's like the most evil out of all of them. But at the very end, like, there was like, Toby never talked to Green Goblin one time. Like, that was his dad's best friend. Like,
yeah. I
why
got
at
that
the end did he
scene.
never like we got
Yeah.
no Toby Maguire, William
Well, they
Dafoe?
kind of did. There was a little bit.
I
There
don't
was a little
remember.
bit. Yeah, there was a little bit. It was like, oh, you remember William Dafoe was like, he talked to him. And he's like, wow, I don't know. He's like, since he hasn't seen him in a long time, he taught him how to look good, like how you look like a good man or something.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
know.
I didn't.
It was like, but those were only for like a split second.
Yeah, it was like for a
It was only
split
for, like,
second. I thought more specifically what I'm like what I don't like was when they're all on that little thing at the end on that little shield at the end in the water, and William Dafoe was just sitting there, and they were all just sitting there. We should have gotten a scene where they talked a little bit more. That's my only gripe with the movie, because I was so obsessed with the Green Goblin's character. So like, that's the only thing I don't like
I
about the
don't have
movie.
I don't have any problems, but I will say, if you haven't seen the other Spider-Mans, you're not gonna know what's going on.
Yeah, it's true. Like, if you
I
haven't
went with
seen the other ones, you might not like it as much as like we liked it.
I went to with Cheyenne who hasn't actually seen the other Spider-Mans
Okay.
besides Tom Holland's. So throughout the movie, she was like, What the hell? Who's that? Who's
Yeah,
that?"
what's going on?
So I always had to explain it to her what was
Yeah,
going on.
that makes sense. So did she not like it as much?
No, she
That'd
still
be
liked it.
interesting to see, like, from a new viewer's perspective, if the movie was good.
No, she still liked it. She really likes Tom Holland a lot, so
Yeah,
she liked it.
yeah. I don't know if it's the best Spider-Man movie. I'd have to go back and rewatch, but it was dang good. Like, it was probably one of the best movies I saw that came out in 2020, probably.
Is
It was.
there any movies in 2022 that anyone's hyped for before we get into the games?
Oh yeah, I got two. The first one is Into the Spider-Verse 2. They're making a sequel. I don't know if you
Oh,
guys
I
knew
didn't know
that.
that they're making a second one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
that's
me and
pretty
Benny
hype.
talked about this in the stream earlier, the Buzz Lightyear movie that's coming out, bro.
Oh, dude, that's actually pretty hype, dude. That looks beautiful.
Yeah,
That
I
looks like a
know. It
beautiful
looks
movie.
so good. Oh my god, I
Yeah.
Oh
can't
man,
wait.
What do you think
Yeah,
about it, Ben?
um, space, of course.
Space.
space. We can't go wrong with space movies, man. Can't go wrong with Buzz Lightyear, man. It's just like the childhood chords are being struck, dude. It's epic. Do you have any movies? Those are the only two I can think of, really. I'm sure there's a lot.
Con Blue, the one long lost brother Con Blue told me there's a movie coming out, an A24 movie with
Oh,
Keanu Reeves, main
what?
actor.
Whoa, is it gonna be
So that's
scary
pretty
though?
hype. That's what I don't know. I think he said it's supposed to be a horror movie. Yeah.
Oh my. Yeah, the A24 movies are like real quick. I just want to say,
I
like,
know
they're
a
some
lot
of
of
the
people will probably
scariest
think they're
movies.
weird. I know like a lot of like our friends or family members too have seen it and they're like it's too weird. I
Oh
don't
yeah,
like it.
they're not for everybody. They are not for
No,
everybody.
but I think that's what makes them good. Is that
Yeah,
they're just so out there
they're
and
so
wild.
odd. Yeah, it's like that's
Yeah.
what, like, when I go to a movie and I experience something that I've never experienced before, that is, to me, is a good movie. Even, well, maybe, I guess it's not always a good experience, but like, I like going, even if it's bad, I'd rather go to a movie I experience something I hadn't experienced before. And that definitely happened to me with Hereditary, Midsummer, and even The Lighthouse. I would count that into. Those movies
Yeah,
are
Lighthouse is
terrifying.
crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah.
Some of those is like, I think I was 22 when I first saw Hereditary, and it kept me up, and I like could not sleep at night for like a week. I was like paranoid. They're that good. Never. Don't watch them, Benny. You're not of age. Don't watch
Randy,
them.
you're not of age, dude.
What?
You're not of age to watch them.
You're
Don't
not of age
try.
to watch scary movies yet, dude.
Yeah.
With every,
Stick to
with
Scooby
every
Doo.
fiber.
Stick to Scooby Doo, man.
I'll stick to Scooby Doo then.
Alrighty, but okay. Now let's move on to the games. So we're gonna talk about the games of 2022 that we're excited.
Do you hear any background noise?
I
from
do.
me?
Yeah, shut your door for sure.
All right.
Yeah, always shut your door before we start.
I'll be back, gamers.
Okay.
Go inside
Nice,
your
my
bunker
legs.
and shut
Feet
Potato
reveal
Man
from the
leg
fake-
and tattoo reveal. Because it's paused. Oh, Potato Man foot reveal. That's a little.
full leg.
It's a little too kinky for YouTube, dude.
18 plus. Gone wrong.
15 plus gone wrong. Yep.
FBI got called. What?
Okay. Well, Bendy.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's
I'm back.
I was gonna say let's talk about something before he came back, so it wasn't just an awkward silence. Okay. Games. I think how we should do it is kind of how we did it with games, our podcast last week, where I go down a list, and then if I don't cover any that you guys are hyped for, we'll talk about those as well, and we'll just go down the list.
I think we should go through it through Nintendo, Microsoft, and Sony.
Oh, Nintendo, Microsoft, and Sony first? I can do that, sure.
No, I'm just kidding. You can get whatever you want.
Okay, I have the list. I'll start with my Nintendo, since you...
No, just go wherever. Go wherever. All right.
Okay. I'll start, okay, this one is just rumored, and it's hype AF, if it's true. But apparently, Mario Kart 9 is in
I was gonna bring that up.
is in active development right now, and apparently, like, fans are speculating. This isn't like confirmed, but like fans are speculating that they're gonna kind of pull like an ultimate, where they get a bunch of third-party characters.
Oh, that would be high, dude.
Yeah.
That would be high.
Yeah.
I don't know. This was on my list of games I want to see in 2022. This is high on the list because I feel like they should have not have done Mario Kart 8 Ultimate and just done another Mario Kart. The Mario Kart 8 redo.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's called.
Well, actually, I'm glad that they ported it, the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I'm glad that they ported it because it just gave us more to play, like with the Switch's like lifespan at the start. So I'm okay with it, but I was worried that they were going to make that as an excuse to not put in a new Mario Kart for the Switch. That was my main concern, but it seems like that's going to happen. And what I want from I talk about this all the time, but I want them to bring back Double Dash style, where you get two characters in a cart, and also have it be Diddy Kong Racing style, where there's flying tracks specifically, there's boat tracks specifically, and then there's cart tracks specifically. I think that'd be sweet.
That'd be dope.
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna ask because I was gonna say because I feel like I want a Mario Kart 9, but I don't know what they would do. Mario Kart 8 was just so perfect.
Yeah.
I don't really know what ideas or new things they could add to Mario Kart. Like I don't really know where they would go from here.
That's how I feel too. Like Mario Kart 8 is so good. Like, how are they gonna be able to upgrade?
Yeah, I don't know how they make it a Mario Kart 9 and make it feel like a Mario Kart 9 and not just like a DLC to Mario Kart 8 or something.
Yeah, and plus the game is so pretty. Imagine if they just make it even a little better. Like they just polish it a little bit.
I don't think they'd have like. I don't even think the Switch could handle like a game like because I think
Nintendo's.
I think they have to wait to the next console to like make it really looking good. But.
Yeah, Nintendo's hardware isn't the best, but I don't know. I think it's. I mean, I have really high hopes for it. Like, I don't think it would be like substantially worse. Like, I don't think it'd be crazy worse if it is worse. Maybe just a little, but I think it's gonna be hype, especially for our channel. Like when it.
This is what you gotta make Double Dash 2. Double Dash 2. Dude.
Double Dash 2. I don't know. I mean, I don't think they are ever gonna title one Double Dash ever again. But it would be cool to see two racers together.
You notice that it's always Mario Kart 7 or Mario Kart 9, 8. I don't think they're gonna do like Mario Kart like a title with a different title, Mario Kart Double Dash or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. I agree. I think it's gonna. I think it. I don't know if it's
Maybe
coming out
Mario
this
Kart
year.
10 will be Mario Kart X.
Mario Kart X, yeah, just like Mortal Kombat. That'd be sweet. I'd be down.
That's not good.
But no, it's gonna. That's just really exciting to me. Mario Kart 9. I hope it comes out this year, but I bet it's gonna come out next year just because we haven't heard of anything. But I don't know. Nintendo also, they kind of like announce games and then they come out quick. For sometimes, like they did that with Bowser's Fury. And they did that with Mario Party Superstars too. Like we found out about Mario Party Superstars and then it came out in the summer, which I like. I like when games do that. I don't like when games are like Cyberpunk and you know about the game for a decade before it comes out. That's stupid because you're just building up this audience and
we
this
don't
hype.
talk about that, dude.
We're not
Don't
talking
even bring
about it. We're
Cyberpunk
not
in
talking about
this
it.
stuff.
Yeah, so that's Mario Kart 9. Any last words for Mario Kart 9 before we go on?
I don't know what they're gonna do. It's gonna be better and upgraded, but I know it's Mario Kart and I'm gonna love it either way. So.
Yeah, I'm excited to find out what, because it's Nintendo. You know that they're gonna do some odd things with it and mix it up, which I'm all for. So super excited for that one. Next up, I have Kirby and the Forgotten Land. That game.
Oh shoot! I forgot. I
Yeah.
forgot about that.
Yeah.
Dude, it looks actually really good.
Mhm.
Like, and that's coming from I've never played a Kirby game. They don't really
Right.
look that fun to me. I've heard Kirby games aren't really the best. Maybe
Mhm.
I'm wrong. Maybe Kirby fans are gonna slit my throat at night. saying that.
Jesus.
It just might be leaked.
Yeah.
But but I've heard like Kirby games aren't the best. So
Yeah.
but
Kirby's
this
Dream Land, I
one
hear, is
actually
good.
this one a Kirby game that actually I want to play as soon as it comes out. That's something. to
Yeah,
say.
it kind of looks like it kind of reminds me a little bit of not Bowser's Fury, 3D World, but with Kirby. That's awesome. I think maybe the old Kirby formula has probably kind of had its time. So it's kind of neat that we're getting a 3D Kirby game. We haven't had a 3D Kirby game besides, unless you count Kirby Air Ride, which I wouldn't. So this is pretty exciting. Bendy, are you excited for this one?
No.
No. What the?
No.
Bendy, what game are you excited for, bro?
Yeah.
Let's get Bendy game.
Sonic Frontiers.
Sonic Frontiers.
Sonic Frontier. What is that?
That's an old Sonic game.
Oh, Sonic Frontiers.
Oh wait, no,
up.
you're right. He's right. There is a Sonic game coming out. I
Well,
don't have
is it
that on the
3D
list.
or is it?
Yeah,
Is
it's
it 3D
like
something?
it's a 3D.
Breath of the Wild styled Sonic.
Yeah, it's
What
like an
the-
open world Sonic. I forgot about that.
Yo, that actually sounds cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I forgot about that one. So yeah, I'm kind of happy, like, cause the Nintendo Switch hasn't really had a really super awesome Kirby or Sonic game. So I'm glad that they're
Or Donkey
mixing
Kong.
or Donkey Kong. Hopefully that comes, dude. Hopefully we get
That's
it.
Tropical Freeze on the Switch, but that was on the Wii U, so
I hope.
we want a new Donkey Kong game.
Yeah, I hope by the end of the life cycle, there's an awesome 2D. I hope there's an awesome Donkey Kong Country, and maybe try to do a 3D one. Why not? We haven't had one since the bad one that they made back in the 90s.
Bro, it's not bad, bro.
Okay, well, I just hear bad things about it.
Nah, it's kidding. A lot of people don't like it, but a lot of people think it's good, and I'm one of those people. I advocate for it, dude. I'm a Donkey Kong 64 goer.
Yeah, but you're a sicko for collectathon games, though. You're a sicko for it. You like ukulele, bro.
No, that one was a little it was kind of let down, but
Yeah. Well, that game's exciting, Kirby. I mean, it just looks like a really fun 3D platformer, and it's cool that it's cool that it's Kirby. I'm a Kirby fan. I'll become a Kirby fan. Big Kirby guy.
Code Red's gonna bring out the Kirby onesie, dude.
Yep.
On stream.
Yep, I will. That's right. Okay, next up. I mean, this is a big one. Fingers crossed it comes out. There's no specific release date, but the Zelda sequel, Breath of the Wild sequel. Fingers crossed that it comes out this year. There's a lot of potential. I think it could be one of the greatest games of all time because Zelda is absolutely amazing.
This is on my list as well.
What do you guys want to see in the sequel that they didn't
okay,
do in the first one.
same as the Mario Kart 9 one. Same as Mario Kart 9, I have the same feelings towards Breath of the Wild, where I think it's like I saw the trailer and it just looks like Breath of the Wild 1 and not a lot of new stuff in it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know you were the same way too. It kind
Yeah.
of looks like Breath of the Wild DLC after the little teaser trailer.
Yeah, I'm worried that I thought that, but I was also worried that they were gonna take it to the skies a little too much. But I don't know because I just don't like Skyward Sword, so it gives me
Yeah,
Skyward
it's kind of
Sword
cool. You're not
flashbacks.
even on the sky that much.
That's true.
You're
Usually on the
land.
ground and
Yeah.
usually traveling. It could be cool. It could be a really cool concept, but like, how different is the game? How different is the land gonna be? Because I don't want the land to be the same at all.
Yeah,
Like, is the land gonna be the same on the bottom, but there's gonna be a bunch of
I feel like the only thing that's gonna be new is the sky area, but I feel like that wouldn't be a really big area to go or explore. It's not gonna be like huge in the skies.
right?
Probably.
That's my biggest concern. Like, are we gonna? Is it gonna feel like, oh, we're going through this village again? We've been here. Like, they've never done a Zelda like that where you travel across the same terrain. Like, we've never traveled into the same terrain like ever. So I'm a little concerned about that. Obviously, maybe that doesn't mean it's gonna be like that. It could be a whole new experience, a whole new land. But from the trailers, it doesn't look like it. It looks like we're just sometimes going above the original map.
Yeah, I don't know. This is one of my big concerns. I hope it's Breath of the Wild 2 and it can stand alone as its own game and not just like a Breath of the Wild repeat.
Yeah, because we
I don't
already
know.
got DLC. Like, I've logged like hundreds of hours into that game. Like, I've done everything I want to do. Like, let's add new things. Let's
The one
make
thing
it
I'll
feel like a new
say is
game.
it needs temples. No divine beasts again.
Yeah.
No divine beasts, temples, please. And
If it can
then
capture the magic of like the exploration of the first one and have the dungeons, like capture the magic of the dungeons from like Ocarina of Time and Twilight Princess, then it can be like the best video game ever made, in my opinion. Because I'm just that big of a Zelda sicko.
I think everyone is a big Zelda fan though. If you're a gamer, and if you're a big gamer, you're gotta be a Zelda fan. It's like I don't know. Everyone is like I bet 90% of like most of gamers would put Ocarina of Time in their top 10 games of all time. So
Yeah, if they played it for sure.
If you've played it at least. So.
Yeah. But yeah, so yeah, and I hope like I also because like another thing I love about Zelda games is like the villages and the towns that you enter and the things you do before entering the dungeon. Like I like in Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask that there's some tasks that you have to do in the town. And also those towns, like especially in Majora's Mask, like they have awesome backstory. Like think of the stone, the fourth terrain in Majora's Mask where you have to save that girl's daughter. Like I like stuff like that, and I hope that because there's not a lot of that in Breath of the Wild, and if it is, like the odds of you passing it aren't that high. Like because you have to go out and find it, you know.
Yeah, just need. I don't know. I'm sure it's gonna be amazing, and all my worries about it won't be worrying once the game comes out. But or maybe when they release another trailer, I'll be like, oh yeah, it's. I mean, when Breath of the Wild trailer came out, dude, I was like, it got me so hyped for the game. So I'm sure once the Breath of the Wild like another trailer comes out, that shows more about it, I'll be like, oh yeah, we're ready. We're ready, gamers.
I'll be shocked if it's not amazing, honestly. Like if I'm disappointed, I'll be surprised. Like I think it's gonna be one of the best games ever. Would you want them to bring back like the traditional like forest temple, fire, water? Because that's what I would want. Like I'd love to see a shadow temple and a
just put a Breath of the Wild gameplay, the first Breath of the Wild gameplay, exactly how it is, or maybe not exactly, but like you know how you traverse through the world and survive and stuff. Just do that with the old Zelda temple styles, and you have the best game of all time right there.
Yep, agreed.
So.
Bendy, did you play the first one? Did you beat it?
Yeah, it took a real long time.
What did you like? Did you like it? Is it like one of your favorite games, or what do you think about it overall? The first one.
First one was good. all like the puzzles of trying to get like through the dungeon and stuff.
Yeah, the
The
shrines.
bosses
Do you
are
hope to see
hard.
them come back? I don't know if they'll do the shrines
Yeah.
again. I bet they will do the
Yeah,
shrines,
I
but it'll
think
be
it's like
different.
I feel like it'll be different because they don't want to do the same thing again because we've already done like so many shrines that if they did it again,
I think they will have some type of thing because, like, I think some people really love that game for the puzzles. So if they didn't have like 100 puzzles in this map in the game, then I think a lot of people would be upset. So it'll be interesting to see how they implement the puzzles in this
I don't
game.
know. Maybe I don't know how they're doing it. Yeah, the shrines are gonna be interesting. If they can't do the same thing twice, they gotta do shrines. If they're gonna do shrines, they gotta do it something else with it, like a different way to do it.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I agree. But yeah, it's fingers crossed because they have not come out with a release date. But I really think this year has a lot of potential for Nintendo overall. There's a lot of games. Like, imagine if we got Mario Kart. Oh, and I forgot to put this on my list, but we should talk about it at least. Splatoon 3. Splatoon 3 is coming out this year.
Whoa.
Not a huge fan of the
Forgot
first
about it.
two, but I want to get into Splatoon 3. I want to give it a shot. So, a lot of people absolutely adore that game. Like, absolutely love it. Caden's screen froze at such a funny moment. Sorry, but yeah. What are you guys' thoughts on Splatoon 3? Are you going to buy it? Do you care? What are your thoughts?
No, dude, I've never been a Splatooner, man.
Mm-hmm.
To the day I die, dude. I'm messing. I don't really like Splatoon. I think it's kind of I don't know. I never had fun with it. I think it's not really fun to just shoot the ground 24/7.
Yeah. Benny, what do you
That's
think
my
about it?
way of it.
It's good. I played the first game, but then I played the second game.
I
Yeah.
know a lot of people like it, but I just never thought it was that fun to me. To be honest.
Yeah, I only played a couple games and I thought it was kind of like boring, and I kind of thought like you only like this game if you're a kid and you haven't experienced like actual good first person shooters. But I am going to try Splatoon 3. I'm going to give it a little bit more of a shot because I feel like I really didn't give 2 or the first one a fair shot. I just played it a couple times. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. I know a lot of the Nintendo community is pretty hyped about that. But yeah, like I was saying, this year Nintendo could get Zelda, Kirby the Forgotten Land, Mario Kart 9, and Splatoon 3. All 4 of those games. That would be a banger list of games for 2020.
Mario Odyssey 2. Mario Odyssey 2.
Mario Odyssey 2?
No.
No
I think
way.
Mario Odyssey 2 will come out on the Switch or the next console.
I think it'll come out. There's no way they don't do a second Odyssey. Like, it's kind of
On the
like...
Switch, though?
Oh, on the
Yeah, but
Switch,
you
yeah.
think you think it'll go on the Switch or the next console?
I think it'll go on the Switch, like, at the very end of the life cycle. There's no way, because, like, Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 were on the Wii. Mario Galaxy 1 was such a hit, so they did a second one. I think Mario Odyssey was an even bigger hit, so I think there's no way they don't capitalize on Mario Odyssey 2. No way.
I don't know. Do you ever hear people talk about Mario Odyssey now?
No, but I mean that's just because
Yeah,
it's
it's
an older
usually
game.
like whenever we talk about Mario games, they always talk about the little older ones. I don't really hear people talk about Odyssey.
I think, well, yeah, but I know that Mario Odyssey is like
I love Odyssey. I'm just saying, I don't really hear that in the conversation very much.
it's one of the most sold games on the Switch. I know Mario Kart is actually number 1, and then I think it goes Mario Kart 1, and then Smash Bros 2, and then Odyssey 3. No, Breath of the Wild 3, Odyssey 4. So it's right there, and it's sold millions of copies. That's why I don't know. I just can't see them not doing it. It'd be weird. But we'll see. Maybe
Yeah.
not. Maybe we don't get it, and I'd be sad. I'd love to see Galaxy 3, but that will probably never happen.
Nah. Let's get a Mario Odyssey 2 in here before we see Galaxy 3.
I know you'd love to see Mario Sunshine 2, you sick freak. Just kidding.
Yeah, I would. I think that's my that or Odyssey are my favorite 3D Marios. For sure.
Yeah, I've kind of soured on Mario Sunshine a little bit, dude, which makes me sad. Like last time I played it, I was like, there's a lot of bad things about this game, dude. Like, there's a lot of bad things about it.
I don't know. I played a lot recently too, and like a year ago, and
Some
I still
things
have
to
really
me
hard
personally
fun,
felt like a
so.
chore. I don't know why, but No, I don't think they've made a bad 3D Mario game. So any time a 3D Mario game gets announced, you just know it's gonna be lit and it's gonna be good.
Mm.
All right, so I think we pretty much have Nintendo covered. Unless is there something I'm missing? We got Sonic, Kirby, Breath of the Wild, Splatoon 3. I think we're good on Nintendo.
Yeah, we're good.
Alrighty. Next up is gonna be Xbox, PlayStation, PC, just anything in that realm.
Because most games that come out on those are pretty much on every other console. So.
Oh wait, let
exclusive.
me ask you and Benny this before we move on. Is there anything that you guys are hyped for on the Nintendo that I didn't list? Is there any games like on the Nintendo?
Not for me, but maybe Bendy would.
Oh, I do. Cuphead, the delicious last course.
That's coming out this year, yeah. I actually forgot to put that
Yeah.
on my list.
Oh yeah, Cuphead's amazing.
Cuphead,
we
yeah.
love Cuphead.
Me and Potato love Cuphead. I think Cuphead is honestly probably top 3 to me, or if not number 1, best 2D game like of all time. Like that's how much I love Cuphead. I love the challenge. I love the art design.
yeah.
I love the music. Like
That game does
everything
not
about it.
hold your hand. I feel like a lot of
Yeah.
games nowadays tailor to the babies, but
Taylor to babies.
Cuphead.
Yeah.
Cuphead is for the men. Once you beat that game, you're a man. You turn from a boy to a man.
Facts. I feel like this DLC is gonna be probably almost as long as the original, probably, right? Because it's been in development for so long. Like it makes you wonder, like how extended is this DLC? Like how much more are we gonna get? I know that based on the trailer, it seems like they're going into a completely new land, which is cool. And yeah, it's just like if you like Cuphead, obviously you'll probably really like the DLC. And I agree. My hype for that is out of 10. Like that's gonna be unreal.
Any other games, Bendy?
No.
Okay.
Dude, this is gonna be a good year of gaming. This could go down as
Yeah,
like
it's
a
gonna be
really good
amazing.
year.
I'm like, yeah.
And that was just Nintendo. We haven't even gone into the PlayStation, Xbox,
We're
PC.
eating good tonight.
Yeah. All right. So next on my list, I have Starfield. I don't know do you guys know what that is? It's basically like a space game coming out this year. Looks intriguing, but not a lot has been shown. I'm actually no, that's not true. There's been gameplay, but I don't know if you like space exploration, that might be a cool game. For sure.
What game?
Starfield. It's a game.
I
It's
have
like a
no
space
idea what
game.
that
I don't
is,
know
though.
too much about it, but it's like a really hyped game. It's like
Let's
a
say a
space
game, dude.
exploration game. Let's see.
I want to say a game.
Oh, go ahead.
This is my most hyped game of 2022. Besides Breath of the Wild, maybe. Or besides Mario Kart and Breath
Oh,
of the
wait,
Wild.
can I guess? Can I guess?
Yeah, go ahead.
Is it Elden Ring?
Nah, dude. I haven't played Dark Souls games that much. So.
Okay.
It's Dying Light 2.
Oh, I actually put that on my list. We can talk
Let's
about
go,
Dying Light
man.
2.
Dying Light, man.
Dying Light is slept on constantly. That is a great game. Like, really good.
Yeah, Dying Light. It is slept on. It's like a Dead Island, but with parkour elements in it, and it's awesome. I remember I played that game back when it came out. And I wasn't really expecting much from it, but then it turned out to be one of my favorite games. Like,
yeah, I was
awesome,
hyped for it
awesome.
because the trailers were awesome. It's basically like, when it comes down to it, it's basically like Dead Rising, but parkour. Like it has that same like Dead Island, not Dead Rising, sorry, Dead Island. The Dead Island mechanics, but you can parkour and you can run fast.
It's so good. Like, and even the music. Oh my! And like the story. Story's alright, but it's not about the story.
Yeah, it's more about like the gameplay. Like, it's really fun because like the reason why I bought it was because in the trailers, like, and this is true in the game as well. Like during the daytime, that's when you go out and you explore and you try to gather material and do missions. But during the nighttime, if you're out, the zombies ramp up and like it gets really intense. So like you'll be like, oh crap, it's almost sundown. I better get inside. And Dying Light 2 will probably be the same thing. But like Dying Light is an old game now at this point, so Dying Light 2, expect to see a lot of improvements that because we're almost we're a full generation ahead now since that game came out. So
It's gonna be from like what I've seen. It's like the trailers and stuff. This looks so much better than the first game. Like, and I'm just really high. I've been waiting for those games for so long. They delayed it. They've been delaying it so much. It's supposed to come out like I think last year, and they just delayed it.
Yeah, I thought it was out already. I'm not gonna lie, but I do want to get that game.
This has been a long way to. I've been waiting for this for a couple years now. I like. Yeah, I'm hyped. I played all the DLC to Dying Light 1.
If you're a zombie sicko, it's like a must. It's a must grab. Like you gotta get like if you really like zombies, you gotta get Dying Light. Play the first one because you can probably get it for really cheap now, and then get the second one if you really like it. It's like I know like zombies like
it's on the Switch too now. If you really want to play, if you're only a Nintendo game.
Yep.
It's on the Switch now.
It is on the Switch, yeah. And yeah, it's a slept-on game. Like it really doesn't get the credit I feel like it deserves. It's like actually really good. Like no one talks about it.
No.
Yeah.
It's one of the most underrated games, I think.
That's a good one. Bendy, you want to go? Do you have any on yours that you want to talk about next?
No, that's it.
That's all you got? Okay. I got one that I want to talk about because it's actually really special for the channel. But Sons of
Among Us 2.
Among Us 2.
Among Us 2, Cody? Wow.
No. Sons of the Forest. Sons of the Forest 2. It's the Forest 2 sequel.
That's hype. That is hype.
That is hype.
I'm hype for that.
Yeah. I mean,
first time I played the Forest, dude, I was back in high school, man.
Mm-hmm.
Back in high school, playing with one of my two best friends, dude. And I just remember our playthrough was so I'll remember that playthrough through the day I died.
Right, it's a bonding experience for sure.
Yeah,
like, it's a really good bonding experience because you have to work together to survive. Like, all right, I'll go get wood for the tent and the house while you hunt for food. You go out and try to find some new things. Imagine and that's what's going to be so great about playing this one, right? Is that it's going to be a fair playing field for everybody. So like imagine me, you, and like two others, we go in like blind and we all just have to work together. That's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, you gotta play the game okay. Some stuff it's so hard to figure out what you gotta do.
Yeah.
So I had to look up some stuff, but like playing through it blind is a lot of fun because I'll tell you what. The first time I saw those squid monsters in that game, so I didn't know they were in the game. The first time I saw those squid things.
Oh yeah.
I have a video on the YouTube channel.
Yeah, I've seen it. Maybe I'll clip it into this video. But
That's
no,
pretty good.
I played it with Two-Face at first, and we both didn't know what we were doing. And then I got shout out Big Ol' Biscuit and shout out
Big Ol' Biscuit, dude.
Sour. Oh, what's his name? I can't remember the other person's name. No, he hasn't been around in forever. But if I didn't play with them, like I would have been so screwed. But yeah, I think it would be fun. Like me, you, and two others. Like we get in and we don't know what we're doing at first. That'd be a lot of fun for sure. Really looking forward to that one. Survival horror / like almost kind of.
Yeah, if you like a survival, I know a lot of people are nuts for survival games like Minecraft and like Subnautica and all those games. Mm-hmm. It's like survival but mixed with horror elements, and I think once you beat it, it's like a game you remember for a long time.
The ending is wild. To the first.
Yeah, the ending is awesome. Yeah, the ending is wild. And after this Forest 2, it looks but the graphics are way better because Forest 1 is actually a really old game. It's been here for a while.
It's like 2012.
Forest 2. Yeah, Forest 2 is going to screen in Forest, but like this gen. So
I have really high expectations for the game, and I think it could be like a potential game of the year. Holy crap, dude! This is gonna be I know I've said this. This is gonna be a really good year. Yeah. Let's see. I mean, there's a new Saints Row coming out. I've never played Saints Row. Have any of you guys ever played them?
No.
Yeah, I don't really care for it. Okay, let's see. Next up, Elden Ring. That is a game that I would say I hear the most hype about. Like, people are really, really hyped for the next Elden Ring. Apparently, it's from what it's like pretty much a Dark Souls sequel, but with like a what is it? What's the theme?
Oh yeah, George R. Martin is like doing the storyline from the Game of Thrones.
Yeah, so it's gonna be kind of like maybe Games of Thrones / Dark Souls.
I'll tell you what, I'm not much of a Dark Souls guy, but I know like all those people that love those games are so excited for this game.
It might be a perfect opportunity to hop in.
1. I have played, it's pretty good. I have played Dark Souls 1, and that's the only Dark Souls. And a little bit of Bloodborne. I've never beaten them, of course, because I'm not a supreme gamer. You gotta be like a real gamer to beat one of those. But
yep,
I would say I know how I get why people love them after playing them, because once you beat a boss,
the satisfaction of beating a
dude, there's no better feeling in any other game.
I say this every time, but I want to get into them. But the one time I tried, like I just suck at it, so I give up so fast. Like, you gotta have dedication and you gotta have willpower to press through that ish, because it is.
I remember
super
the first time I beat, or there was a boss I just took me so many hours to beat, and once I did it in Dark Souls 1. I don't remember all the boss name. The dragon on the rooftop, and like one of the first bosses. Dude, I had a tear down my eye. I actually had a tear come down my eye. I had a tear. So I know why people are hyped for those.
Yeah, I mean, I like it. I want to get into it. I keep saying that. Maybe I should just shut up and freaking do it. But yeah, I would say out of all the games on my list,
just start with like look up what the easiest one of all those kind of games are, and
start
then start with that one. Yeah.
I wonder which one is the easiest. I'd have to look. But I
know. Well, the Star Wars game Ubisoft made, it's kind of like those games. You start with that.
Would you say the stories are super important? Like, should I just go in order if I did get to them?
No, dude. No one knows
cares.
unless you're really deep. It's like really deep lore. You have to like really digest yourself in that lore. So, people really think the story is really good, but like you gotta dig so deep to like understand everything in that game.
Okay. Yeah. No, I'm looking. That game, I would say, like, I hear the most hype about. Like, when I was in the stream for like the Game Awards show, people were constantly spamming Elden Ring. I saw a couple of Gex spams, dude. You gotta love to see it. You gotta love to see it.
Yeah, love to see it. Oh, that's my most anticipated game actually. Gex 3D Adventures 2022.
Gex 3D, baby. Okay, let's see. Anything else about Elden Ring? Bendy, do you know about like all those games or not really?
Nah.
Okay, we will.
And he's not a Dark Souls guy.
Not a Dark Souls guy. I get it. He doesn't want to die constantly. Who does? Sickos, that's who. Next up I have, I mean, I haven't played it in years. I know I always hear now's the best time to hop on, back into it. But Destiny 2 has some DLC coming out, and I think they're bringing it back to like the Kratos era, which was actually one of my personal favorite DLCs. Cut it. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on. You gotta, I mean, Destiny is a great game, but I don't know. It's just a little too grindy. And it feels like after like 8 DLCs, it kind of feels pointless a little bit.
Yeah, because I don't know. Yeah, it does. I don't know.
It's just kind of, to me, like, I respect what, and I know why people like it, but for me personally, it's run its course, and I know you probably feel the same way.
Me and Codered, don't get me wrong, me and Codered used to be Destiny nuts, dude.
Yeah, we used to be Destiny sickos and freaks,
yeah. That was the only game we played, and we'd always do the raids, like 3 times a week.
Yeah, we do the raids 3 times a week for each character, every Tuesday,
every
like
week
sickos. Sometimes I would do all 3 in a day.
What's wrong with you?
A lot. but no.
Yeah, I feel like, I don't know, when Destiny 2 came out, and then like, what really bothered me was there wasn't a lot of content in the first, when Destiny 2 first came out. So it kind of just died for me. And then they just decided, if you wanted more content, here's more DLC, here's DLC to buy. I'm just like, okay.
Yeah, me and you both fell off when they did the hard mode raid, but there was something about it. I don't remember. We didn't like something about it.
there was nothing to like get your guy leveled up higher. It was just for cosmetics and stuff.
Right, which that was a stupid move. Like, why would we do it if we weren't leveling up and progressing from it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
There was not a lot of content once you got your guy's max level. That's not
yeah.
really, but so that's why I was just like, and then
Yeah,
they
there
were
was like a
like,
3-month drought where everyone was max leveled, but there was like
there's nothing to do.
nothing new. Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say this though. Two-Face says that there's like 2 raids that are like some of the best raids they've had, and it always intrigues me to get back in. But I don't know. I don't even know if people still play those raids. Like, there's just so many raids now and so much to do. It would be cool to hop on for a bit, but also I feel like
I feel like there's just so much now that I would get like lost. I would get like, what to do.
Right. Like,
Plus, then you get to buy all those DLCs, and you're like, I don't want to waste so much money on.
yeah. It's Destiny's an expensive hobby. Like, that's another thing. I probably spent like I spent money on every DLC in the first one, and it probably added up to like $200 something total. That's a lot of money to spend on a game.
For one game, yeah.
They're
That's
trying to
a lot of
become
money.
like World of Warcraft, where like they just keep adding things without adding new
And
games.
apparently they kind of ditched the idea of Destiny 3, so
Yeah. So maybe we'll just
I don't
stick
think
with
they're
Destiny
even
2.
making it. I don't think they're gonna make Destiny 3. I don't even know.
Maybe they'll do a new series. I'd be down for them to start a new series.
That'd be weird. I don't know.
It would be weird.
I wonder if I think they might, dude. That'd be crazy.
That would be crazy.
I bet they could.
I'd be hyped for it because I have full trust in Bungie. Like I said, I'm not saying I don't think Destiny 2 is a bad game. I'm not trying to crap on it or anything, but it's just, to me, it's run its course. Like, I've played it I played it nonstop from 2015 to 2017. For 2 straight years I played it, and to me it's just run its course. I'm not saying it's bad now. I'm sure it's actually really good now. But when Destiny 2 first came out, I would agree that it was not like there wasn't enough.
Yeah.
So,
but maybe the DLC will be good. Comes out this year, gamers. Either.
I'm excited for all you sickos that are still playing it. Good job. Have fun. Okay. Next up I have, this is a big one. I still got to go back and play the first one. Horizon Forbidden West coming out this year supposedly.
Bruh. Yeah, I haven't played the first one, so I don't really have a lot to say here.
I've played like probably a quarter of the way through the first one. It's good. People think it's like one of the best. I think it's a tier below like the best PlayStation games, like Last of Us, God of War. I would say it's like a tier below, but it is a good game. I would definitely recommend getting it getting the first one at a cheaper price, which you can probably get it for cheaper now. They're good, and this one looks really promising as well. It looks beautiful. The graphics look like absolutely insane, and the gameplay will probably be good too. So I'm excited for that one. Benny, do you know about those games? Horizon? Okay.
Haven't heard of it.
Okay. Yeah, Kane, you covered Dying Light 2. Next on my list is Uncharted. I don't know what this is. Maybe you guys can tell me, but I don't know what this is. It's Uncharted Legacy of Thieves Collection.
It's just all the Uncharted games.
Every single one? Like, including like the spin-off ones?
Fourth. I don't know about that. I think it's 1, 2, and 3, and 4. I think.
Yeah, not gonna get it because I've played them all. I think they're great games.
I played them all too. They're amazing. I love Uncharted games. I think the best one is actually the fourth one. So. Yeah,
I would say 2 and 4. I go back and forth. They're both like, if you like Indiana Jones and you like adventure third-person shooter games,
I wonder if that'll get a lot of sales because I feel like they've already booted that game.
That's what I was thinking. Like, I was so surprised. I was like, didn't they just do this in a package? And
yeah, they had the 1, 2, and 3 collection. So
yeah, they had the 1, 2, and 3 collection, and they've already put Uncharted 4 on the PlayStation Plus free games. So I don't unless you're a huge Uncharted sicko and an Uncharted freak.
I feel that's kind of a cash grab right there.
For sure, yeah.
They're probably selling that game for $60.
Yeah, it's probably like a port, and it's just like, here we go, get it on PS5 for $60. It's like, dude, I bought the one that had all 3 like a year ago. Like, why the heck would I buy them all again. But
Yeah.
if you're a big enough Uncharted fan, I'm sure it will make some big bucks.
I mean, hey, I love Uncharted, but I don't think I don't need to replay them.
Yeah, I don't need to
I don't know.
replay them on PS5. I mean, once you play them once, it's like, I don't know. I don't ever imagine myself replaying them. Maybe I will, but they're good games. But especially 2 and 4, like I would say they're like really good. But yeah, I don't see myself buying it again for $60. No.
No, sir.
Okay. Next up, I'm almost done with
God
my
of War,
list.
baby.
Wait. I have one more before we go to God of War. That Rainbow Six Extraction DLC with like the zombies. I think it's zombies. Maybe it's aliens.
Yeah, I think that already came out, man.
Oh,
I
well,
mean, that
Rainbow
came out
Six
long ago.
Extraction, another DLC for Rainbow Six Siege.
I thought that came out.
It's crazy that Rainbow Six Siege is still alive. Like, it's crazy.
Dude, I don't know why people really. I
Like-
like Rainbow Six, but actually, no. I don't really like Rainbow Six. I don't know why I'm saying I like it.
I
I
liked
don't
it at
know.
first when I first played it, but
I
like,
feel like it's just so slow paced.
yeah, it's a
it's
unique
like-
concept. Like, breach this house.
But there's
or
like,
defend
I
the
feel like
house.
there's better games that do it better.
I agree.
I know, like CS:GO. I know it's not really kind of dead game now, but it's just way more fun for me than playing Rainbow Six or maybe like I don't really like this game very much. But Valorant, I'd rather play Valorant than Rainbow Six.
I'd rather play Valorant too, I would say. Okay. Yeah, I mean Rainbow Six Siege, people are still playing it for some reason. I don't know why, but they are. They're stuck in the past, I guess. I don't know. But now we're going to God of War. God of freaking War. Apparently that's coming out like very soon. Like I saw maybe the website wasn't updated.
I bet it's gonna get delayed.
Okay. Yeah,
I mean, I don't know. I'm just guessing. I bet.
It won Game of the Year in 2018. Could it go back to back? I don't know.
4 years. I wonder how long they've been making it.
Yeah, so this one I'm excited for because it seems like him and his son are going to clash in this game. Because apparently the god that you find out that the kid is at the end of the game kills his dad. So
F man.
F man or something like that. But no,
F
obviously
boy, dude. F the boy.
F the
Good
boy.
War.
Classic. But no, I think
Yeah.
I'm really hyped for it.
Let's just say everyone who doesn't have a father figure puts their father figures on Joel or Kratos, dude. Everyone does.
Damn, you're right, dude.
Every gamer at least, man. I
Yeah,
know
those are the gamer dads.
everyone does it, dude.
Yeah. But no, that the one in 2018 was my second favorite game in 2018 after Red Dead Redemption 2. The combat was insane. The upgrades were great. The story, the beautiful
First God of War
worlds.
game I've played, and I'll say I don't want to go back to play the other ones.
Yeah,
but I like
facts. The other ones to me look so bad. Like they look
yeah.
like trash compared. Like that's why when God of War came out, like the new ones or the latest ones when they had trailers for it, I was like, sweet lord, like this looks so improved compared to.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the God of War on PS4 was amazing.
Yeah, but I still
like,
wasn't that
those back
hyped
in
for
the
it
day.
because I knew what the first three were like, and they were weird, like horny, like button mashing
it was-
games
Yeah, they're button mashed. Like, yeah, they're weird.
with like
I
weird
don't-
sex
maybe-
scenes.
I mean, they're obviously popular, so maybe we're wrong, and maybe it's really fun.
Yeah,
to
maybe
play.
the old games are good. I'm not sure, but yeah,
But like looking back at them, I don't want to play them. They look so weird.
I'm sure God of War. This one is gonna be potentially game of the. There's like 8 games that I'm saying could be game of the year on here. Like,
If I had to pick one of my, if Breath of the Wild 2 comes out game of the year, but
this is gonna be the first game
we'll see. Dude.
that
We
this
will
is-
see
yeah.
who gets this rock.
Who will get game of the
most
year?
Game of the year rock.
I'm saying if Zelda game of the year rock. Let's see it. Oh, I didn't see it, dude. You gotta show it because your camera turned off. You gotta show it
Show it.
longer. Yeah, you gotta
Lava
show the
rock.
Game of the Year rock long for a long time.
It's a
'cause
lava rock.
Your webcam sucks. Oh wow, Game of the Year rock.
Rock.
Very cool.
Like the rock.
Like join the rock. But
Dwayne
yeah,
the
Breath or God of War 2 is just gonna be I'll be shocked. Well, I was gonna say this. It's like it's gonna be the first game that will make me say, okay, I'm so glad I have a PS5 because I'm gonna be honest about the PS5's first year. It was bad.
No, it's like the PS4's first year. PS4's first year was terrible.
Right. Sony really doesn't come through on like the first year.
No, I feel like besides Nintendo, maybe I feel like most consoles don't do good first year.
Yeah.
Because there's not a lot of games there. Because people are still making games for the old consoles, so it's just.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know. It
And
just
I honestly think that the PS5 is not gonna have, besides exclusives, just like companies will eventually like just start making games only for next gen.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're gonna make PS4 and PS5 games just until the cycle is over.
Well, is God of War still? Is the God of
Besides,
War?
like I said, besides exclusises.
Oh, besides exclusives.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean maybe because PS4 is still doing.
Because I just think the gap leap of the next gen consoles aren't really that great of a leap between PS4 and PS5.
The advanced, in graphics. Yeah, I would agree. It's not. It's maybe like I would agree that the graphical jump is not that far improved. Like from my PS5 to the PS4 Pro, I bet if I played them on both, I wouldn't really notice that much of a difference.
Nope. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking the games are just gonna be nonstop made for PS4 still. So that's my guess, but I'm probably really wrong. But who knows?
Who knows? Yeah, it could be. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. Like I said, the only games I've pretty much played on my PS5, you can play on all PS4. So, I mean, we'll see. Hopefully, God of War just slaps and it's amazing, and it's great and it runs great on PS5. But we'll see. Those are. Let me see. Just checking, double checking. Yeah, those are all the games I have.
You have pretty much all the games that I was gonna say. So.
Yeah, I caught all your games.
Yeah, you asshole. No, I'm just kidding.
What about you, Bendy? Is there any games that we haven't covered that you want to talk about besides Sonic? Besides the Sonic one.
And Cuphead.
Sonic and Cuphead.
And he's been a shy boy in this podcast, dude. He's a little shy.
Yeah.
Out of all the games, which one are you most excited for? Out of all the games that we listed, you can only pick one, and explain why.
My trophy goes to my most anticipated game of the year would go to Breath of the Wild 2. Breath of the Wild 2, babe.
Yeah. Benny, what about you? What if you only have to pick one game, which one are you most hyped for?
Cuphead.
Cuphead. That's a great pick.
Dude,
that would probably be my top 3.
That's it there. Yeah, that's up there.
Yeah. My top 3 probably Cuphead, God of War, and obviously Zelda. Once Zelda comes out,
my top 3 would be Breath of the Wild, Mario Kart 9, Dying Light 2.
Dying Light 2, yeah. See, dude, this is gonna be a good year. As long as all these games come out, there's always we've listed all these games. Like I would say, I bet a quarter, I bet 25% of these games will get delayed to next year. Like it always happens. There's always every single year there's a giant video game delay. Like one of the big video games.
Hey, I'd rather have a delay and make the game good than it come out like Cyberpunk and be awful. So.
Right, and look at what happened to Halo Infinite. When they did that trailer back in 2018, everyone was making fun of the brute meme and how bad it looked. And now they delayed it and polished it, and now it looks amazing. And I still need to play the campaign. I have not touched it. The disappointing thing about that is that the campaign is only single player. I don't know why that's a thing, but yeah. That's a story
Yeah.
for another day. Like Halo being Halo, like the things they needed to add and they should have added, but they didn't. I don't know why. But we'll see. I'm sure in a year that game will be great. Shiz. For these podcasts, I always want to go an hour and 20 minutes, and we've been going for an hour and 9 minutes. Is there any other movies, shows? It can be shows too. Games.
Oh yeah,
Oh, you got one, Bendy?
Sonic.
Andy?
Yeah,
Speak.
Sonic 2.
Oh, the
Sonic
movie!
2.
Sonic 2, the movie.
Oh.
Yeah. You know what I'm most excited for? Oh, so when Bree and I were watching Spider-Man, she doesn't really know anything about Sonic. But the part in the trailer when it shows Tails on the plane, he's going like, "You got it." Bree was like, "That little guy's cute." She whispered to me, "The little guy's cute." I was like, "It's Tails. What do you expect? What do you expect, Bree?"
That's pretty funny.
The kid. It's supposed to be cute.
Yeah, it's
I
supposed to be
think
cute.
Knuckles is kind of cute, but
Knuckles is kind of cute. Knuckles is not cute. He's badass. You're gonna anger the Sonic community, dude. What are you doing?
Dude, where's Shadow in the new?
Where's
Shadow in
Shadow?
Sonic 2?
We better
That would
see.
be cool.
He'll be in the third one.
Hopefully, man.
I didn't finish the first one. Eventually, I will. I watched it for like 10 seconds, like alone, and then I felt weird, so I stopped. Like, I'm 24 years old. What am I doing? What am I doing?
The old design of Sonic just come up to your head.
Yep. I was gonna.
Benny's a Sonic fan, man.
Benny
Look
is
at
a
his
big
profile.
Sonic fan. Benny, what's your favorite Sonic game? And you better say Sonic Adventures 2, or I'll be livid.
Sonic Colors.
Sonic
Okay, that's
Colors.
good.
I've never played that one.
I heard it's good. I like Sonic's Generation or Sonic Adventures 2.
People always talk crap on Sonic Unleashed. Is that like the Wolf Sonic one? People always talk crap on that one. Is that one pretty bad?
Wolf one.
A lot of people, yeah, well.
Sonic, huh? Well,
Sonic, man.
I mean, I'm hyped for. I mean, I gotta still see the first one. Did you guys ever see? Now that we're on the topic of video game movies, did you guys ever see Detective Pikachu? Like in 2018?
No.
No, I didn't want to, man. I don't know. I think back then I did, but now I'm glad I didn't see it. I'm just gonna say most video game. Everyone knows the video game movies and video games turn into movies. They don't end up very good.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I mean, maybe
I didn't even know this, but a Resident Evil movie slipped through the cracks like this year.
Oh yeah.
I didn't even know it was in theaters when it was.
But I mean, hey, I'm sure that's probably because it's bad.
Yeah. No one talked about it. No one has watched. Like, I don't know anyone that's watched that movie. Yeah.
I mean, I heard the Sonic movie was actually pretty good. So there's the cheers to that game.
Yeah, I hear good things about the Sonic movie, but like I said, I'm not gonna drag. I don't know how I'm gonna watch it because I'm not gonna drag Bree to Sonic 2.
I haven't seen it, but I mean, hey, I heard it's good.
Yeah. Okay.
Here's the Mario movie was starring
the Mario
guy
movie
who plays Green Goblin as William Dafoe.
Yeah,
as Waluigi, dude.
Look, listen, the Mario movie directors, we know you're watching this. William Dafoe as Waluigi, make it happen. It will be
and
epic.
Danny DeVito as Wario. Can you imagine them together? Dude, that'd be perfect.
Danny DeVito as Wario and William Dafoe as Waluigi. Who else? Who else can we think of that would be good? Adam Sandler as Lakitu. Let's get it.
No.
That was bad, bro.
Come on. Jack
gonna voice
Black's
the Piranha Plant.
Wait, who?
He's gonna voice the Piranha Plant.
Oh, you guys know the Uncharted movie's coming out?
What?
Yeah, there's an Uncharted movie with Tom Holland
Oh,
and Nathan
yeah, we saw that. That wasn't. That was actually Uncharted.
I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, it's Uncharted. I'm gonna be honest. I think Tom Holland's not a good Nathan Drake, man.
Yeah, Tom Holland is an awful Nathan Drake. I saw that movie and I was, and at one point I was like, "That's Uncharted," but I was like, I told Bree, I was like, "That's pretty much Uncharted," but I guess that actually is Uncharted. I didn't know that.
No, it's called Uncharted, yeah. And it has the characters Nathan Drake.
They're gonna. Okay, Tom Holland is too much of a little. I mean, he's too much of a boy,
looks like
dude.
a little boy. I think I was looking at the comments of the trailer on YouTube, and everyone's saying how he does not fit Nathan Drake.
And that movie looks bad. I'm gonna be honest. It looks bad. Yeah. Oh wait, who was the older guy? He was a popular actor. I don't know who's the actor.
I don't know who played him.
Let me look it up real quick because I think it's actually kind of hilarious. Let me see real quick. Uncharted actors. Oh yeah, ew! Freaking Mark Wahlberg is Sully. That is so bad. Ew, no.
Yeah, that is bad.
That is bad. It's almost like Hollywood is like, it's almost like the directors know nothing about Uncharted.
It's like they know who will get the most money because people are like, oh, that's Mark Wahlberg. Let's go see it or something.
Yeah, it's almost like maybe video game movies are gonna start following the trend of Mario Bros, where they just get all these people that obviously aren't really good, but they're just like big actors, and it's gonna make people go because it's gonna piss them off, but they're gonna want to see it. Like,
or they just know the actor, like, oh, that's Chris Pratt is playing Mario. Oh, I want to see Chris Pratt, and then they go see the movie.
Yeah. Like if you're not a huge Mario fan, you'll go to
the Rock movie. We will go to see the movie just for the Rock.
Right, even though it's a crappy movie. Yeah, that's probably what they're thinking here. Like, look, a lot of people don't know Uncharted, so we're gonna get Tom Holland. We're gonna get Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. We're gonna get it together. I can see that. Which I mean, it's cool if you don't know the games, but like, since I don't think I'm gonna see that because it's gonna bother me. Like, Tom Holland's too young. Mark Wahlberg's too young to play Sully. Mark Wahlberg doesn't have a gray hair on his head. But yeah. So we're an hour and 16 minutes in. So I think we're good to say our final words. Episode 50 of the podcast, man. That's really neat. Hopefully
none of our celebrity guests could come, but
sorry, we promised. Who'd we promise? I know Bendy said
Tobey
Maguire. I know. We said all these.
I said The Rock,
Snoop
dude.
Dogg,
Biden, dude.
Oh yeah, Biden. They didn't come, but I mean, they got tight schedules. We tried.
They got tight schedule, but
just know that we tried to get them here. We tried our best.
They wanted to come. They really wanted to come.
They really wanted to come, guys. They really wanted to be part of this, but they just couldn't make it, man. I'm sorry. We're sorry. But yeah, with that being said, Bendy, the Ink Demon, do you have anything to say to the viewers before we go?
I can't wait to see Chris Pratt with overalls.
Can't wait to see Chris Pratt with overalls. You know what I hope? I hope he gets fat again.
No, isn't it animated? I thought it was animated.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
But I hope Chris Pratt. I would love a thing where it's like a special, like Chris Pratt gets fat to feel what it's like to be Mario. And just
not even Mario's gonna be Chris.
He purposely gets. I mean, hey, actors have done it. I mean, look at Mac from It's Always Sunny.
Yeah.
Every character is like the same.
Chris Pratt is Italian now. Or the Mario.
Chris Pratt moves to Italy for a year, abandons
his
family.
It says he is 50% Italian. So,
yeah, grows a mustache, dyes his hair dark, gets a tan, gets a really orange tan.
Chris Pratt, you have to eat a lot of food, okay? You can't come back to the studio until you're fat.
Yeah, he cannot have abs for this movie. Otherwise, he's out.
You also have to find a job as a plumber.
Yep, he's got he has to have
a plumber for a year.
Yeah, he has to have a plumber's salary for a year.
And only eat spaghetti.
I'm actually really hyped to see Charlie Day as Luigi because, like, Charlie.
I feel like that's a good pick.
I feel like he's gonna.
But...
Well, yeah, I mean, like I said, it is animated, so it's not like it's gonna be Charlie Day in Luigi's suit. Yeah. I low key now I want it to be not animated. To see that train wreck. Oh my gosh, that'd be amazing. But yeah, Potato Man, Anything to say to the gamers before we go?
William Dafoe as Waluigi, man. That'd be perfect. Man.
William
If it
Dafoe.
was live action, I guess that'd be better.
Let's
But
put it into existence. Let's make a Twitter and Reddit account for it, and it will blow up.
Waluigi
William Dafoe
is-
as Waluigi. Let's get it.
Make a cult.
Yeah, make a cult. Yep. We'll have rituals every Wednesday night.
We only have Waluigi masks.
Only have Waluigi masks. Yep. Yeah, that movie's gonna be good. We could do a whole podcast. Like once.
Dude, when it comes out, we'll do a podcast.
Yeah, when it
just on
comes
that
out and
movie.
we watch it, and I think throughout the year, like when a game comes out and when a big movie comes out that's game related, we can probably do a whole when.
not even game related. We can just do it if it's something we both like.
Yeah.
You know.
Yep. We can do whatever. F it. But yeah, I just want to say, wow, it's been 50 episodes. Hopefully, we don't go 2 years without doing another 50.
Again, without doing another pod.
Yeah, because I do
No,
genuinely have a
we're
lot of
gonna
fun.
do it every Sunday. We're gonna do it every Sunday now.
Every Sunday. And
It's always a lot
also,
of fun to do.
shout out to anyone in the live premiere that made it this far. You guys are awesome. There were actually,
What the
I was
fuck?
actually pleasantly surprised with the views for our first return.
Wait, this is
podcast.
live?
No.
Yeah,
No.
this is
No.
Right now, we're live right now.
Caden's done.
I was naked. Well, that's good.
Yo, I said, never mind. I said I hate. I'm just kidding.
I said I hate. Hey, what's when they're gonna come for me?
I'm gonna get canceled now. But
You
yeah,
just see him pack all his stuff.
yeah, he shuts
The
his
background,
laptop.
he's like shaking.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea to get more of all your albums up. It'd be a nice little touch. For
Maybe
sure.
we'll have we can talk about if it's an album we both like Donda that came out. We can do a podcast on
I
that.
talked to Ugmug about doing one, me, you, and him, about just like a music podcast or something. That'd
That'd be
fun.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank
Ugmug
you.
Ugmug will be a guest soon, dude.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
believe it. We still gotta. We will. Okay, so if you want to be part of it, like if you want to guarantee a spot, you gotta do the membership. But we will every now and then invite guests on without having the membership, but it will be like rare. But yeah, I will end by saying happy 50th episode. Hopefully we can even knock out like episode 100 maybe. We'll see. Well, it's once a week, so. But yeah, it's been fun. Hopefully we can keep this going. And yeah, peace out.